Greetings, this is Kevin Jefferson, cash flow creator and father of the Forex fam, and followmytrades.com here with Trade Theory on Thursday, December 1st at 3:34 Eastern Standard Time. So today I'm going to analyze the crypto space. I'm going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum real quick and just kind of see what we have going on here. So let me switch to the Bitcoin chart and kind of share with you what I see. So this is the daily chart here, and price, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Price is pulling back off of this low here that happened about a week or so ago, around the 21st of November. And it's making a slow push higher, but it's really just pulling back off of this downward move, this downward push. It actually hasn't achieved a technical uptrend. And so the first price that we want to look at as far as Bitcoin establishing success in a potential uptrend is 17,692.02. So right up here, a close above there would actually indicate an official uptrend for Bitcoin. Now, after we achieve that, we would want to watch and see how far it travels. This EMA right here, which is 18,444.78 right now, the 50-period moving average. So what a moving average is the average price over a certain period of time. So that's the average price over the last 50 days is 18,444.78. So if it closes above that, that may be a strong indication the price wants to continue higher and actually continue to be bullish. So what I would look for, being especially that today is Thursday, and so we have one more actual trading day of the week, I would look for how price behaves on the way to getting to the 17,692.02 area. So if price, as we watch it tomorrow on Friday, as price continues higher, if it kind of moves up there pretty quickly, or moves up there and it hovers in that area, and early on in the day, price looks like it's going to achieve a close at the 17,692.02 or higher, what I would want to do is actually observe it up until the end of the day and see where price actually ends. So because what could happen, and what looks like will happen, is price will push higher one more time, and then it will actually turn around and slam back down to somewhere around maybe the 15,578.37 range to or lower, or between 16,194.33 and, like I said, 15,589.57. That's fine. That's fair right there. So it could get down to this area right here after moving higher, and then that, have a slight pullback and continue lower. And so what we have to do to kind of anticipate that move without taking action too quickly is go out to the higher time frame and see how that would look on the higher time frame. So if price pushes up higher, 17,692.02 gets into that area, and you see price moving up here, but it doesn't close up there on the daily, then that would indicate the price probably just, grabbed orders, grabbed open interest that was above the 50 EMA, and then it's just setting up to continue lower. And so as I look at this from a probability standpoint, I think that there's a high probability that the price would want to just pull back through the majority of maybe tomorrow, or some point between the night and tomorrow, and then actually continue lower, hitting the 11,184.58 area, and then eventually maybe hitting down to the 10,112.19 area that I've been talking about for a while now. So that's what I think the highest probability opportunity is actually price pulling back and continuing lower. But we have to watch how it behaves on the daily chart to see first, because I expect there to be some upward movement, price to get above, 17,000 tomorrow, maybe closer to 18,000, but not necessarily sustain that possibly. So we have to wait. And really, a lot of times when you're talking about making trading decisions, as far as taking positions, you have to really wait till it gets closer to the place where you could see it being executed in the execution point before you actually take the position, because a lot of things can happen between what you think is going to happen and what actually happens. So you don't want to get yourself caught and stuck in a trade waiting for it to come back. Now, this is Ethereum, and they have a similar structure. So this is the daily chart for Ethereum, and price is pulling back off of this low here that happened around the 21st of November as well. And it's pushed up twice, and it hasn't established an uptrend. If it closes above 1321.03, then it will have officially been in an uptrend, and then you'd have the second area, 1338.97, above there with the 50-period EMA again, moving average. If it closes above there, then it might want to continue higher. But if depending on how price moves, if it gets up here early, it could just be gathering orders, open interest. Like I say, there's probably orders on this side waiting to buy. So they may go through there, trigger those orders, and then come back down and slam and close at or below 1,090.51. So looking at the weekly chart as we did on Bitcoin, I'm going to go down a little bit here. From a probability standpoint, it's the highest probability that I see is based on the market structure here is that price would push back up into that area like we mentioned, and then eventually slam right back down and close lower. And then I would be eyeing targets of 996.23, then the EMA, the 800 period EMA, 782.43, and then on down to the 656.32 area. So I think over the next day or so, price is priming the crypto space to actually push higher with the expectation that price will ultimately go lower here in the coming weeks. So be mindful of that. Don't get faked out by these false bullish moves to where you think that the market is returned and it really hadn't returned, and you end up losing your assets. So to learn more about this stuff, go to my YouTube channel, The Forex Family, where I give free instruction, talk about all types of markets and how to use market information to build cash flow for yourself. And then to learn more about how we do build cash flow, called the Cash Flow Creation Club, go to fmtrades.com, click the DFY button, learn more. Our open enrollment actually just recently closed, so you can't actually join today through our website, but you can go there and get on the list for the next time when open enrollment occurs in 2023. But in the meantime, you can go there and learn more about us and see how you can plug in and use this to your benefit. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy trading.